Good morning, modern steaders.
Good morning.
You know what I noticed when I was editing the video the other day we didn't do? We never tried out the oven. We said we were going to try it out. We plugged it in, turned it on, or we just plugged it in, the clock came on, that's all we did.
Yeah.
We should at least try the burners.
Yeah.
And see if they come on.
That's what I was thinking. We think it works because the clock came on, but
Right.
different. It must go both ways.
Yep.
Oh, I feel.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. That was fast. Don't stick anything on it now.
And then that one.
Oh, need to warm up?
Okay, so this says high single, high double,
Okay, so it'll go to the other layers.
high triple. So it'll go all the way out. That's kind of nice, so you're not wasting energy. If you have a small pot on there, you can heat up just the inner part and not the outside.
Well, I have a problem where you like, oh, well, I want to use this burner, but I need, like now, like
Right.
the bigger one. And then, so it's like, okay, I've had this pot here and this pot here, so that's good.
I like that.
Definitely warm.
Mm-hmm. All right, busy morning. We got another load of gravel for up here, but I don't want to have them dump it right in the spot we're going to be working because I don't think we're going to need all of it. So I'm going to have them dump it just off over here. He said we got the fresh stuff. That gravel was just crushed yesterday. That's not what we're working on today. We got another big project that we need to get started. I know, we got a bunch of things going on right now. They're all things we need to get going, or that I want to have done before we can move up. Today we need to work on the layout for our generator. We have a Cumins 20 kW propane generator. I got the base down there also. We ordered this a while ago. They were back ordered for about 12 weeks. We've had it for a little while now, so I've been wanting to wait till the good weather got here. And we want to get this installed before we move up here because our solar system is powerful enough to power the whole house. We shouldn't have an issue, except on days like a week if we have like a storm or if it's overcast for like 2 to 3 days. I'd say anything over 3 days of a storm, clouds, especially in the wintertime, we're gonna need to run the generator to make sure our batteries stay full. So depending on where you live, there's kind of different generators you can get, or packages I should say. This one is for extreme cold. This will go in the minus digits Fahrenheit. If you don't live in the extreme cold, you don't have to get that, but if you're thinking about getting a generator, just check and make sure you get the right one for your climate. And also, if you order the cement pad the same time you order your generator, you get free shipping. Or if you order it different, you gotta spend whatever it is for freight shipping, or you can make your own pad. Hoping to find the owner's manual. Amp breaker. Looks like we got to get in here and get all of our paperwork. I want to say we ordered this back in January. It's been a while, and then like I said, it was 12 weeks back ordered. So a visual learner, so for me, I need to get the piece of equipment or whatever it is that I'm working on here and start taking it apart and see how it works, and then I can get a better game plan of how I'm wiring it up, how I'm setting everything up. It's pretty straightforward. A lot of paperwork.
Wow.
Right? Battery tray. And then part of it, for this being a warm weather or cold climate one, is it's got a warmer to keep your battery from freezing, so this will start in the cold weather. I decided to install the generator before the outdoor boiler because we're gonna have to get somebody in here to hook up the propane, and that's probably gonna take a little while before they can get here. So we'll get this installed and then we can start working on the outdoor boiler. I want to thank ButcherBox for sponsoring today's video. If you don't know what ButcherBox is, it's an online meat subscription that you can sign up for, and you can get meat delivered right to your door monthly. You just go online, you place your order, and then UPS or FedEx delivers it right to your door. It just doesn't get any better than that. We've been using ButcherBox for over a year now, and we've never been let down. You can get 100% grass-fed beef, you can get organic pasture-raised chicken, you can get crate-free raised pork, and wild-caught seafood. And I'll tell you what, everything that we have had is delicious. And right now, ButcherBox is offering for new members who sign up by July 4th, free steak for a year. You're gonna get 2 free 10-ounce ribeye grass-fed steaks for free for a year. How can you go wrong? Extra steak every time you get ButcherBox delivered to your door. Oh, it's just great. We cook our ribeye steaks on a pellet grill, and it is just delicious. It's like cooking it over an open campfire. It just makes me think of what the cowboys intended for a ribeye steak to taste like. Grass-fed, you can't go wrong, and then a pellet cooker or a campfire. Oh, yeah. Brings me back to my childhood when I used to watch the cowboy movies, and I'd be sitting on my couch like, thinking it was a stagecoach and I was driving the wagon. Yeah, that's what it makes me think of when you bite into one of them juicy ribeye steaks. So delicious. If you guys haven't tried ButcherBox, I highly recommend it. I'm pretty sure we've gotten all of their cuts. Their bacon's delicious. Their seafood is amazing. Their lobster. If you guys want to be out grilling, you want to have some good, delicious, healthy meat for you and the planet, try ButcherBox. I want to thank ButcherBox for sponsoring today's video. If you guys want to try it, use our link in the video description down below and sign up before July 4th so you can get your 2 10-ounce ribeye steaks, grass-fed, every month for a year when you eat ButcherBox. Thanks ButcherBox for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back to the build. Alright, it's been about an hour. Been inside reading the manuals, doing a lot of head scratching. There's still going to be a lot more of that, and just trying to figure out how we want to position this out back. And I think we're going to put, I know we're going to put this side towards the house. It's not going to be up against, we're going to leave enough room, probably like 12 inches to 18 inches off the side of the house so we can get in there, and then we can work all the way around it. So we've decided to set the generator in this corner right here. The water, we have it so it naturally runs behind the building and goes down. So I'm going to use mostly just stone so the water can still run, but I'm also going to put a piece of 3-inch PVC in the main area that the water likes to run, and then it can still run behind it. Just want to make sure that all of the water can run away from the house that needs to without any issues. Off of the building so we can get behind it and work. So it'll be out here to like here. Oh, I think they'd make some light concrete.
I don't think it'd be concrete then.
Ah.
Well, don't get your fingers underneath that.
Wouldn't feel good.
Or your toes.
I got hard toes at least.
Any pieces underneath that? Okay, good.
I got all my fingers, all my tootsies.
Do you think you got nice and straight?
No.
That'd be crazy.
25 and a half. 26. Close.
Oh.
Right on the money.
This way, slant it a little.
Right on the money.
Really?
Yep.
Awesome.
like that.
Can't get better than that.
Yeah. All right, I want to put some more stone around here, but we have really big 1.5-inch stone, and it does not feel good kneeling on it. So I think I'm going to go to Lowe's and pick out some river stone later on in some bags, because that feels a lot better when you're kneeling. And then we'll pack this around with the river stone, so when we're over here working, we're not having this jamming up our knee. I wanted to use the big stone, so when water's flowing, it has more room to filter, and the big stone won't move as easy. So we have a good base. I just want to get the edges a lot nicer. I ended up picking up a bunch of supplies that we're gonna need for hooking up the generator. I got our conduit. I went with 2-inch. Code requires 1.5 for the wire size I need to run. I wanted to go a little bit bigger so it's easier to pull, and we're gonna be putting an extra wire in the conduit with the main wire, so I wanted to make sure we had enough room for everything. I was also able to find the stone that I need. Sometimes it's just convenient to be able to purchase stone in a bag. It's kind of ironic, but. So everybody keeps asking about our other dog, Pluto. She is doing good, but if we are out working and we're not keeping an eye on her, she just takes off. So that's why we haven't been bringing her up on the property with us when we're up here working. Tanner, he stays around. He won't take off. He won't leave Gina's side. He'll come out here, check on me. Now he's going back in to make sure Gina's where she's supposed to be. So that's why you see Tanner and not Pluto.
Kind of close, don't you think?
It is, but it should make our work easier for getting the generator on the platform.
Ooh.
That's not gonna be as bad.
Got a little mess back here, but don't look. Nobody look. So it's not on the other corner. Okay. Is this a good idea or bad idea? Eek. How you gonna get out from underneath there now? Ah! Oh no.
This concrete base comes from Cumins, and they make it, they got the little bolt adapters, nut adapters in the concrete, and then you have a spacer. I'm gonna go this way, a whisker. And then back. And then you bolt. I'll have one on the other side. All right, it's going in a little dry. I want to put some lube on it. That was a lot less of a struggle than I thought it was going to be. That went really easy. I didn't know. Usually you kind of think stuff's going to go easy and it doesn't, so I try to always plan for the worst. I need to mark my laser level line while the sun is behind the cloud. A second ago I couldn't see it. I just want to mark center of where our wiring is going to be going.
Oh, just in time.
Right, see? Now you can't see it. Oh, now you can. Oh, it's a game. So we're putting these 2x6 boards on. So our conduit, we're gonna run center on this, and then later on we can box this out and cover up the conduit. I know if we're covering up the conduit, we probably really don't need to have conduit, but I wanna have our wires ran in conduit, and then we can cover it up when we're siding the house so it just looks like a beam and not just gray conduits everywhere.
So I found some zip system liquid flashing. It wasn't easy, but I did find a local hardware store that could order it for me. So I have it, and I'm going to fill in all the nail holes so they have basically a rubber sealant on them.
So I didn't have any 2-inch 90s last night, so I was gonna do another LB down here. But if I do an LB here, we're gonna have the access panel in the back, which isn't the end of the world because I don't need to access in here, but it just makes it so that the distance back here is further off than on that LB because it's sitting on the side. So I think I'm going to try to go to a plumbing supply store this afternoon and see if they just have a 2-inch 90, because that's all we need. And yesterday, the electrical supply store was closed. I just called, and our other supply store in town that closes at 5 has the 90 in stock that I need. I wasn't able to get there yesterday before they closed, so I had to go to Lowe's and get all the stuff that they had, so it's good to know. I had to call it quits a little bit sooner than I wanted to, so we could go out and get this 2-inch 90. This is what we're gonna need to finish up the conduit. So we have it, so that is good. This is where I'm gonna have to end the video. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. You guys are a huge blessing to us in our homestead. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and we'll see you right back here in the next video. Bye.